Welcome back, Matt. How are you, sir? This is always my Sophie's choice every morning right here. Do I take a right or do I go straight? Because this light, if you catch it wrong, takes forever to change. It's not based on weight at the intersection, which some lights are. It's just based on timer. And the timer heavily favors the cross street. But thankfully it wasn't too long today. I am hungry. What are you having for breakfast, Matt? I need inspiration. Now, bear in mind, I don't eat sweet stuff, so I don't do like pancakes or waffles or sugary cereal, or I usually do like cheese and crackers or beef sticks and Triscuits, stuff like that. But I need inspiration. Yeah, so there's a lot of, in this one coming up right here, this tower building, you're not going to be able to see the whole thing, just the base right there. There was a lot of Art Deco builds in our downtown area once upon a time. And there's actually several of them are on the National Historic Register. But the city we live in, the downtown's actually pretty substantial. Although it's not as vibrant as it once was in its heyday. And the reason for that is wildly, our city had like 3 or 4 different named major manufactured items that most people worldwide would know of. And so we were a huge industrial town that was extremely prominent at one time. Unfortunately, 3 of those 4 industries have long left. One is still here, but this day and age, most people don't have to. Most people can live wherever and travel to the job, whereas back in the day, they'd live in the area they worked, if that makes sense. An air sandwich. Now, do you put air mustard on that, or do you just let it be? And here we are backed up in traffic. I would like everyone in the world to see this, because I can't emphasize how aggravating it is. That bus up there is just sitting there with blinking lights. Not the stop sign out, but because the people don't have their children ready, and our busing system goes house to house instead of picking up on a corner spot and picking up, bear in mind, off the street, so over here per se, instead of on the main road. This is what happens. And these parents are inside fiddle farting with their kids instead of getting their kids out. And this bus just sits and sits and sits and causes a mad traffic jam. So I'm off my soapbox now. Sorry. So Matt, if you know our city's name, which I think you do from being around long enough, no air mayonnaise. Even air mayonnaise, I don't do. I do no mayonnaise. But if you know, you probably know there was a major watch company, a street sweeper company, a publishing company, and then, believe it or not, a dairy company. But the dairy company was named after the founder, and the name is still used today for national dairy products. The inside of this car needs to be picked up. As much as the outside is kept clean, the inside is kind of a mess. It's dusty. And it's full of ice cups. Ice cups everywhere. So Matt, I did want to say that if you're still here, you had commented on our one video of the Doritos Locos Taco of maybe. And I will tell you, that was arguably like my favorite thing in the 2000s was the ranch flavored, because I'm a huge ranch Doritos guy. I'm not a huge Doritos guy at all, but I really like the ranch seasoning that's on the ranch Doritos. And so when they came out with that taco, I can't even tell you how many of those I ate. And then when they went off the menu and they only kept the nacho one, I was a bit unhappy. So getting those back, I'm not gonna lie, I was pumped. I probably had like 5 of them already. They're not bad at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're no Arby's. All right, now, time to shut this off. And then clean up Mama's mess. Look at that, all these. Just Mama cups everywhere. Ice cup. Ice cup. Ice cup. Just Mama cups everywhere. She doesn't care. She doesn't sit there. It's her car. Welcome in, Gigi. Doritos is not a food. I'll give you that. If anything, you can constitute them as a snack. Hey, there's Almost Dad right there with my Bears hat on in the reflection of the steering wheel. You can almost see the face reveal. But I like the flavor of the ranch. And I will tell you, so my neighbor over here was pitching a table in the garbage this week. And Mama's going to have a mental breakdown because it's a Lego table. And Son saw it sitting out. And he ran over and he's like, we're taking this. So, were they prescription glasses or sunglasses, Gigi? Hey, Efron's still out. What is going on? It's a wild and crazy place when Efron's just hanging out for no reason. All right, while I'm waiting for a response, I will say, here's the schedule for today. I'm 50-50 on whether I'm doing pickup. I got to check my meeting schedule. I'm usually better at checking that. I did not do that. If we do go for pickup, that is in roughly 6 hours, 15 minutes. That will be on the DIY channel. We will have our normal evening live, but tonight it'll be a special Thursday Taekwondo presentation because we will not be doing Saturday Taekwondo. We have a walkathon on Saturday morning. So, we will be live at least one more time today, as always. But that's the preliminary schedule. I should bring him in, right, Matt? Bob enjoys the daylight. So does the Rock family, along with D's. But Efron needs to go inside. He needs to hang out with the Simpsons advent calendar. We opened a new one today, so I'm dropping a new video. But okie dokie, everyone. I got to go to work. So I will talk to you soon. Again, if I'm doing the pickup, 6 hours, 15 minutes. I don't think there'll be an impromptu midday because I don't have to run to Son's school. I didn't forget anything today. So that'll be the next one, but that'll be on the DIY channel if we do that. So take care. Gigi, fill us in on the glasses when we connect next time. Look for us in about 6 hours. I have a meeting I got to get to, and I got to put something on my stomach first. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging with us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We will talk to you soon. See you in the next one.